was like,
life
is like a box of chocolates. There you go. That's as close as you're going to get.
Yeah. So he said, Bubba.
No, I'm doing that.
I know, but I when you're doing that with your lips, it automatically I go, Bubba, like that. So stop doing that with your lips, right?
All right, go ahead.
Bubba. And he's running, and he ran like 20 miles, grabbed him.
Yeah.
And it was just a carcass.
Yeah, he was carrying him out
it was
of
a
the
carcass. Yeah. So, anyways, back to Warzone about Valentine's Day.
All right.
So I play with randoms, and we go into war. And there's this one guy named, I don't know his last name, but his name is Alex.
Very specific.
Yeah, and he's actually in my phone.
It's okay.
It says Alex Warzone.
Cool.
Yeah, and he does. If I text him something, he immediately does it for me.
Another slave.
Yeah, and so I go.
We got rid of slavery in this country a long time ago.
But I
by
love
the way.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't vote on that to get rid of it, so I'm still, you know what I mean.
Well, you were around back then.
I know I was.
Yeah.
That's rude because of my age.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I text Alex. I need bouquet of flowers. He's always, what kind?
This man lives in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where he lives. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know where he lives. I don't know what he looks like. I have no. If I saw him at a rave, right?
What are you doing at a rave?
I dancing.
Oh, right.
I dancing.
Yeah.
Right. So I have the glow sticks, and if Alex, you know what I mean, glow stick next to me, I was like, "What's your name?" And he'd be like, "Dude, it's me, Alex." And I would have to go specific.
You got to go.
Get more specific. He goes, Warzone, and then I'd be like, "Oh, thanks for all the little things." So he's gonna get me. He's gotten me face wash before.
Okay. You just said, "Give me face wash."
Yeah, I texted him face wash. He has
Does he have your home address?
Oh yeah.
That's a bad idea.
No, because he's friends with other friends.
Other people that you know online, Bobby. These aren't real friends. They don't know. You don't actually know these people.
No, he's friends with people I've met in the flesh.
Are you saying that to say that?
No, my friend Gilbert takes kung fu classes with Alex.
Okay.
And I also play with Nick, the master kung fu guy.
Okay, so these people are real.
He's a part of a dojo.
Still knows where you live. Might kill you.
Anyway, so if I tell him get me face wash, he'll deliver it to me.
So he got you face wash, and then what? He's gonna get you he's gonna get you a bouquet.
Well,
of
I
flowers.
don't know. I take he goes, I'll get you the bouquet.
Why don't you ask for more stuff? Does he ask for money ever?
Oh, I have to give him money.
So how do you deliver him the money? A Venmo?
Venmo, yeah.
So let's ask for a lot of stuff, and then just be like, I can't Venmo you anymore because collateral. No.
I need guys like this because I don't go.
You
to
could just get an assistant.
I could do that. No, she's not.
You would be a good.
She barely likes me. This one.
That's not true. You'd be a good assistant, wouldn't you?
I think so.
She just woke up from a nap, so don't even. Yeah.
We talk about not being able to like sell yourself at all.
It's just.
I get jealous.
depressing.
I get jealous of you.
What? What are you talking about?
When we play Warzone.
I'm not good, dude.
I know, but last night when you got 4 kills, I got 0.
I got a collateral.
You got a collateral?
That's the first time. So a collateral is when you beat, I think, their whole team out, or 3 or 4 at once, or something like that.
Is that when you beat everybody?
Yeah.
He wiped a team out.
I think I wiped a team out. Yeah.
What did we do, Bob, when I was with you? What did I do? I got a victory, right?
You faced the corner of a wall in a building.
Yeah.
And you kind of went in a circle.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of with a gun, just going in a circle. Couple of times you go, I'm down, and he didn't pull his parachute.
Andrew, all you have to do with this game, it's repetition. Yeah,
I
you
died
just have to
landing.
Yeah, well, we all die landing.
No, you don't. No,
he didn't pull his chute. His
he
parachute.
didn't pull his chute.
He didn't pull it. I've done that too.
Okay,
I did it
3 times in a row.
Yeah, there's
Yes, I
a
did a
weird
lot.
thing with Warzone though, like because I was addicted to another video game for years called Destiny. Warzone was the game that completely ended that. Like when was the last time
You don't play Destiny anymore.
I don't even play that. Like that's how I only play Warzone now.
Yeah.
So that's how powerful of an effect it had on me, where this one game took me out of my favorite thing I was doing for 5 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Does your girlfriend play or no?
Yeah, no, we've played like that. Yeah, we've played together. Yeah. It was fun. When I first started playing, like she was on her PlayStation and we would make nights of it, like once a week.
So now, like, when Bobby's at home and he's playing, everyone else in the house is not paying attention or playing. Do you when you have a night to play, do you play with your girl or no?
Yeah. Well, we used to play like once a week. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we play.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Bobby,
got like
that's
I think we got top 10s
She got
together.
3 kills once.
You did?
Yeah, she played Shoot the Ship.
She got 3 kills.
And she got 3 kills.
Whoa.
I got a kill. I got 1 kill.
You know, you didn't. I looked at your
Yes,
stats. 0.
I got a kill. I got a kill.
No, look at the stats.
I can't
Bob
look at the stats.
Glukowski, 0 kills.
But you mentioned something interesting too, as far as you know how like Destiny when you
She
open
got
up
3 the first time she played.
like
I
when
got one. I know I got one.
like when you
He
open
had
up.
already been dead, and you shot him when he was dead already.
I shot him when he was on his way dying.
Yeah, but
Yes.
somebody had already shot him dying.
But that
know,
still
but I got
counts.
the
And
kill.
he took one bullet in the shoulder.
He
and that-
completed the kill.
But
he
yeah,
didn't get the credit.
though.
He didn't get the credit.
Yeah, he didn't get the credit.
But the thing is, going back to why I'm addicted, I think it has to do with what you're saying. Like when you get something happens when you make a kill and something flashes. There's a sound, right? It goes.
Yeah.
It's you said it's like similar to gambling or something or slot machines when you.
No, every sound and every little nuance in the game, they're subliminal. Sometimes it's obvious, right? Is researched, right?
Right.
Certain sounds, right? People get addicted to certain sounds.
Like the engrams, like a purple or exotic
in terms
engram.
of certain colors or
Purple, yellow, yeah.
So it's like, they do, like Destiny. I heard they did a year of research in how people get addicted to things.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Before they even started developing the game and whatnot. So they do all that stuff.
So
Now,
when
she
you
plays
hear,
look at her, she's playing right now.
so when you hear this, you get addicted. Not you get addicted to the kills, but it's mostly that sound. It's that it
There's a
releases.
gratification,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
releases,
Endorphins or like
yeah.
serotonin or something in your brain
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you get addicted to. Because remember I was getting when you don't get a kill, how does it make you feel?
See, when you don't get a kill, you get depressed and angry.
Yeah, you get like withdrawals.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just like, "What- God, I'm not getting what I want.
Yeah.
And I think it has to do with that.
It does, yeah. Like
Yeah.
if I
Yeah,
die,
so
like
it's-
if I'm playing Ground War, and I die 5 times in a row, I'll just get off the game.
Oh, I'll turn the machine off.
I'll turn the machine off.
Yeah. So
But
you're
that's
not
the-
addicted
that's
to the
the-
game
that's the
itself.
award.
It's what it gives you. It releases certain things in your brain,
Serotonin
like
levels,
serotonin
right.
levels. Yeah,
And
yeah.
you have to balance it and not play too much because it's really bad for you.
Is
just
it
like
really?
Porn.
So
Same
it's
thing.
like porn.
Same thing. It's video game porn. I mean, Bobby is literally jerking off to
Damn,
Warzone
It is. God,
hours and
you're
hours
right.
a day. It's just you're masturbating with your mind and not your
No,
penis.
it's just in the pandemic.
Dude, you're
you just
right.
get- just I know, but it's like it.
But what do we? It's pan. I mean, what do we?
It's like there's nothing to do.
There's nothing.
Here's a
yeah.
fix. Here's a
Well, we
fix.
could read.
Divide up the video game.
Read a book. Read a book. Is a
Yeah, I could read like
I don't
the
have the
idiot
attention.
or
attention span for that.
yeah, or a
Divide up
Hemingway
your
novel.
time.
It's you know what? It's just my.
You could read.
It's my reward. If I get something, like let's say I get finished editing something or I do something and I get something done, then my reward at this time after 10, I get to play Warzone with my brother. You know, it's like this thing.
It's
like
like
a
how some people have a
nightly
drink
ritual.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
that's what it
It's
is.
like,
Yeah.
Bobby,
you know,
not for Bobby though. Bobby just does it whenever he
you
does it.
play though before I even play with you, right? Aren't you playing since 7? Like, what's your schedule like?
He
with
plays
that.
for 6 fucking hours
He
straight.
does. Like,
Yes.
So you, when do you start playing for real?
I got up today at around 1:30.
Yeah.
I grabbed a coffee from the iced coffee,
Yeah.
and I kind of wandered downstairs, just looking around. I was just looking around for things. You know what I mean?
You play
And I just-
in the morning,
And I ended up 1:30. It's the afternoon.
but you're playing at 1?
And I just kind of to see if my Xbox is still working or my PlayStation.
It's on
I
all the
have
time.
to see it because you know what I mean.
Just in case.
Just in case I put it on.
Just in case.
and
yeah.
then it boom Warzone. I was, you know what? I might as well. Since I'm here.
Yeah, why
you know
not?
what I mean?
You have nothing else
And I
going
play
on.
I'll play for 5-6 hours,
He plays that much?
and then
Yeah.
I'll have dinner with the ladies, right?
and then he plays again.
And then at night I'll play a couple hours with you. That's why.
Oh, that's why
That's
you
why-
get off at like midnight.
Yeah, that's
because
why
you
when I-
had already played 5-6
No,
hours.
but it's not that. It's just that if I play
Wow.
past midnight or 1 in the morning, I know that I'm going to hear it.
Does Kalila get on your ass about
Yeah,
that?
so it's like I have to get off.
But what you need to do, like Steve said, you see, Steve's figured it out for himself. He does a few things that make him satisfied, and then he goes, "Okay, my reward." So
Yeah.
show off more to Kalila that you're doing something, so your reward is more obvious. So you go, if she's like, "Hey, you're playing again too much," and then go, "But I cleaned up the XYZ, or what I cleaned up the house, or da da da," then you can say, "This is my reward," instead of just playing for fucking 12 hours. Like,
Yeah.
like did it put her in a place where she felt like I'm embarrassed and mad?
I think partly is I think that her BTS obsession has even gone further down the road.
Where she's like doing creepy shit, like she has cutouts and stuff, and she's kissing them and dating them.
Yeah, maybe. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that I think she doesn't want to talk about it. So she doesn't call, and I don't call.
Why don't you call and just break that ice?
Because she texts me every day.
Yeah, I know, but call her and say, like, we should start having conversations instead of just these weird texts about the watering outside.
I know.
Let's call her right now.
No, I love you.
Call her right now.
She's sleeping.
Just call her. You're texting her right now.
No, this is from a couple hours ago. She's sleeping.
Just call her.
I love you.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Call her right now and just go, I just called to tell you I love
don't want
you.
to do it right now. We'll do next episode.
Say I called to tell you I love you.
We'll do next episode.
Well, for the fans that want to know, we are planning a trip in the new year.
That'll be great. So
once we get a vax to Bobo's mom, we're doing a road trip out to Phoenix. Does Judge Rudy get to come or no?
I don't know. Can I show you? Can I list? So my brother and I and so Kalila almost broke up with me last night.
Shut up.
I'm being real.
No, this is annoying because now you've been fucking around all day with this stuff. So
What do you mean?
you've made a ton of jokes about bullshit. I'm depressed with a tough week. What did she? Is this real?
Yeah.
She really tried to break up with
No,
you?
she was really upset last night.
Well, what did you do?
So downstairs, when I played Warzone at 1 a.m, did you hear it last night?
No.
I went crazy.
You turn on you weren't in your
No, so
headphone?
my brother and I and my friend Dylan, who's a drummer,
Who's
very
like
talented.
18,
No, he's in
19?
his 30s. And Dylan, he's in the band Mongshi with my brother.
Right, your brother's band.
Yeah, my brother's band. Yeah.
Okay.
So, so we're playing Warzone, and we were at the last circle.
Sure.
Okay. So there's 5 people left on the board.
Okay.
Don't do this.
No, I'm listening. Just go.
I am. I just talk slow.
Okay. No, I know, but you're like saying like even the listeners might not know. So just you're in the last stage with Dylan.
Yeah. So Dylan, and Dylan's now down. He's dead, and it's between my brother and I and another guy. And my brother, every time, right, when he's in that situation, he does something like he'll shoot at a cloud. You know what I mean? Or he'll go. You know what I mean? He'll face the opposite direction, and the guy will shoot him in the back. Right. Or my brother will do something ridiculous because he can't handle the pressure.
He gets nervous under pressure.
Yeah, he goes, Bob. He always says, Bob, where are you? That's the main thing. Where are they? Where are they? Right? He doesn't know, right?
Isn't it show you on the map where they are?
Yeah, but he doesn't know, right? But this last night, he did something, you know what I mean, that was like miraculous.
What?
I go, all right, Steve, it's between us and another guy. But in thinking in my head, he's going to die, my brother, and I'm going to have to fucking finish this guy off.
Totally.
Right? So I see my brother, you know what I mean? Oh, what's going on? Right? And I see this guy come from a tree with his gun, and my brother just goes, da, 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 and downs him. We win.
No
Yeah,
way.
and so then we have it recorded if you want to hear it, the last 10 seconds of it.
I absolutely want to hear it.
So, okay, so...
By the way.
Yeah.
Side note. Can the other guy hear you guys?
What other guy?
When you're like, oh, there's one guy left. Can he hear you guys talking shit?
You mean the other guy that we're killing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So he can't, right? So I'm going to fast forward this to the end.
Put it up to the mic.
Where's Dylan?
I'm dead.
You guys
There's
got
one
it.
more. 2
You guys
versus
got
1,
it.
Steve.
He's coughing.
He's right back. He's
Smoke
back. Got him, broke his shield. Yes, Steve! Yes! Yes!
I didn't fail! I didn't fail!
Guys.
I did not fail! I triumphed! I didn't fail! I kept cool!
You trying?
Yeah, baby! Woo! Felt good,
shit,
felt
guys.
good!
Now that, right? Now that, when I did that, right?
Yeah.
Right? Kalila's upstairs.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
Right.
Just absorbing these screams.
Right. I get it. That's annoying.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
So I go up there and I'm like, yeah, I always come up, when we win, I always come up with a smile on my face.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, right? And she's, so immediately, like,
She's in bed, by the way.
yeah, so immediately my joy, you know what I mean? Because she doesn't really understand, you know.
She doesn't understand that a 49-year-old is celebrating a win on the internet at 1 in the morning.
No,
I think she gets it.
It has to do with like my brother stepping up and growing.
Look, as your friend, I think that's an incredible moment. Relationship-wise,
It's terrible.
it's annoying.
It's annoying.
She's right.
Right.
It's 1 a.m.
Right. So, you know what I mean? It was a feeling of complete joy and freedom and being proud,
Punished.
right? And then all of a sudden I'm being punished for feeling that.
And then what was you? But did you not say I'm sorry? We were just having a good time. It was me and Steve, and she was
No,
like,
I mean you have to say stuff like, well, I guess the next time I play, I won't say nothing. You know what I mean? You try to, you know what I mean? And it's still, you say that. She goes, you say that, but you keep doing. Well, I'll just be more mindful about, you know what I mean, my vocal range.
did she say she would end the relationship because of it?
And she goes, if this continues, I can't do it anymore. It's that type of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's serious.
It's pretty serious.
Well, can I offer a suggestion?
Stop playing.
No, of course you're not gonna stop playing.
Thank you.
That's insane.
No way.
That's insane.
Do or die.
Can I offer a suggestion? Soundproof the room. It's
Yeah, George, it's the podcast room. How come you haven't soundproofed it yet?
Wait a minute. Time out. Get in here, George.
George, get in here.
Get in here right now. No! George, are you trying to tell me? Stand over there so we can yell at you on camera, or sit down so we can yell at you on camera.
Yeah.
Are you trying to tell me that he's doing the game out of the pod room, and it's not properly equipped to be soundproof, so he can play video games in there after hours? Is that what I'm hearing?
I've never heard a request to have it soundproof.
No. That's not what's happening here.
I need an attorney.
This is
No.
assumptions. These are assumptions that you should have already.
What I'm hearing is Bobby's relationship is getting. There's cracks in the concrete, and it sounds like you're the construction worker that should be fixing them.
No, Bobby, when you broke your own screen, who bought you a new one?
That's not the point.
You see him pointing his finger at you, real
It's
aggressive.
Let me ask you a different
in the
question.
community.
Let me ask you a different question, George. Okay.
Cubs.
Isn't
licking her
Tiger
puss.
Belly and Bad Friends your two biggest podcasts that you produce?
Yes.
By a landslide.
Do you make money from those two things?
Yes, I
Sure
do.
does.
Now, do you think that if Kalila broke up with me, right, that we would continue Tiger Belly? I don't think so, and I think that I would be so depressed.
He couldn't do
that
this
I
show.
might have to can't do this show. So, well, where would that leave you financially?
I'm booking a. Are you wasting your time to get somebody to?
I mean, be real. I mean, think about.
I am real.
You're right. So
This is straight up an emotionally abusive relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm here
I love
for
it.
it. Yeah, I love it. So
Love it.
soundproof the room. That way, George, we don't have to have Bobby getting in trouble for things that he shouldn't be getting in trouble for.
Yeah.
Because to be quite frank with you, this falls on you, pal. This falls on you, pal.
I'm sorry.
you may leave.
I'm sorry, Bobby.
You may leave. I want to say one. I want to say one last
So
thing
mean.
to our listeners, though, too.
George, you're the best.
Can I say something to my listeners?
What?
You know, a lot of listeners, I know that they think that I'm a man baby, which is true, and I know they do. They say it
Yeah.
all the time. You're
Sure.
a man baby, and you're 49, and this is, you know what I mean. And they accuse me of, like, you know what I mean, just behaving badly and saying, but this is the reason why this works.
Look, they know it's a comedy show.
I know, but some people don't. They
Well-
literally think grow up and all that stuff. And I want to tell those people, I will not change.
Yeah, it's a comedy show.
Right, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
We're gonna
right?
continue to
and
be
everything's
fun.
working, right? So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, this show is fun because we love to poke fun at all this stuff. People aren't taking it serious, and if they are, fucking not my problem. No! That's the dude.
What?
Lot of nerve, pal. No, honestly, that's rude.
I don't give a fuck.
That's so rude.
It's so rude that you would even come up with that bullshit.
I didn't. My attorney did.
You fuck your attorney.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, and he's not going to be your attorney alone. He's going to be in Spain in a week.
But
and you know what? I wasn't going to call you out on this, but I'm going to throw you under the bus.
Throw
you
under
know
the
what I mean?
bus.
I caught her eating a booger today when I.
oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I wasn't going to say anything, and I looked at you and I go, okay, I get what you were doing.
It was
there was no chips. There were
It
no
was
chips.
stuck in my mouth, in my
There was no
teeth.
chips.
No chips.
There was no chips.
Yeah. What kind of chip?
Right.
Hold on. What kind of chips, Rude?
Yeah.
Potato chips.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
But what brand?
I forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
Chips, huh?
Chips.
Chips.
Yeah.
Chips.
Yeah.
You don't remember what chips you ate?
Yeah.
I remember every chip I've ever eaten. When
They were like chips, like salty, but not chips. Okay.
they were air chips.
Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of Bad Friends. I'm your
Yeah.
co-host, Stevie Weeby.
No. You have the red hair.
Oh, I'm your co-host, Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We have a lot of things to discuss today.
Yeah.
Thanks for having
What are we
me.
talking about?
All kinds of different things.
Yeah.
Warzone,
Yeah. What else?
the series Kingdom on Netflix.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that. In detail.
We're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff because I haven't, really seen you.
Have
and,
you watched the show before?
What show?
The Bad Friends show?
Yeah. Well, glimpses of it.
You've never seen a full.
No, I have
You've never seen
glimpses.
a full
I have.
You're a fucking liar.
What do you mean?
I've
seen like 48 minutes.
What I mean is, I know you, dude. You don't know what the fuck this is.
It's great banter.
It's great banter. What else?
There's chemistry between you and Santino.
All right, I love you, and
I love you too. I know.
Right?
I know. I showed up on time. I was prompt.
Okay, what are you saying about me?
I didn't say anything about you. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you because this is.
What are you
I'm
saying
trying
about?
to.
No, that's passive aggressive. Just
Okay.
tell me what you showed up on time. What is that saying about me?
That you didn't show up on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why?
Well, according to George, you forgot your keys.
No, I can't find my keys.
Well, the thing about you, because I'm your brother and I've known you my whole life, you, as far as organization and stuff, you just misplace things all the time.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
Correct.
Shut up.
you, the
Correct.
thing about him is his mind's on 100 different things all at once.
That's what smart people do, right?
Not all of them,
Oh.
but
Okay.
but
that's not-
you are smart. You're creative and brilliant in your own way.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
That feels good.
It's just the
Yeah.
opposite. You don't have 100 things on your mind, Bob. You have so little things on your mind. You just misplace stuff because you're not paying attention to anything. You're not over consumed with stuff. You focus on one thing at a time, so the other things just go by the wayside. You lose your keys because you don't think about keys or care, or people that are overly organized think about too many things at once, and they panic. You think about Warzone, boom, at one time, and that's it. Then you think about going to get cigarettes, boom. You don't organize your brain that way.
I like the 100 things better. I have many things in my mind. I think
you
that's
would.
more true than what you're saying. Because
kinda-
you think that when I'm playing Warzone, the only thing I'm thinking about is Warzone? There's so okay.
You've gotten
Yeah.
damn good. He's gotten damn good at Warzone. I'm so
What about
proud.
you?
I'm so proud.
Dude,
when
he
you make
makes me
those
cry.
plays, dude.
Oh, he makes me
Woo!
cry. I know.
This guy,
He made
man,
me cry. Remember the other night?
I got a collateral.
No, not that night.
I got a
I
collateral.
know you got a collateral. But remember when I came in, right, from the gulag.
Yeah.
I only had a handgun.
Oh, that was money.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I remember I landed.
so he comes back from the gulag.
Yeah.
And he just jumps on a dude. This dude had his loadout. So, like, just to reference what a loadout, it's the best weapons that he got. I mean, he was battling a guy with his top weapons. My brother had a little squirt pistol.
handgun?
Yeah, little squirt pistol.
Yeah.
And my brother just got on him, boom, boom, elbowed him, boom, boom, and shot him all in the face.
Yeah. And
And-
then you started crying.
I was so proud.
I know, but why did you start crying?
I didn't cry. It was one of those moments. You know what it reminded me of? When I was younger, I used to watch his wrestling matches. It was in the Poway High gym.
Yeah.
And he had an opponent from Monta Vista.
Yeah.
And this
we don't
guy,
like Monta Vista.
this guy he wrestled was a Samoan just stud.
Yeah. But
And
he was little.
No, he was buff.
Yeah, but he has to be in my weight class.
And so I remember they went out of bounds, and when they went back in the middle, this Samoan guy did a Bruce Lee, it was like the last scene in Karate Kid where, versus Daniel versus Johnny.
Yeah.
And my brother blew him a kiss with, and just,
Yeah. And then what I
he
do?
blew him a kiss,
Yeah.
got in on a double leg, picked the guy up, and slammed him and beat him. And I was a kid watching I was on the side of the mat, just my eyes were watering like, oh, that was my brother.
What weight class were you in, Bob?
I was 105.
105. I have a similar story for him. You know what made
Beat the guy.
You know what made me proud? This is simple.
Don't talk about state.
No, it's state.
Okay.
It's state.
Please don't talk about
So
state.
my brother's ranked
Please-
number 2 in the
don't-
state, right? Number 2 in the state
At what?
in wrestling.
No.
Yes. Ranked number CIF champ everything.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the state championship is in Stockton, California. From San Diego, that's a 10-hour drive, right?
Forever.
I take
Yeah.
the minivan, my dad's minivan. I drive all the way up there, right? And I remember one match. My God, he wrestled a guy that he beat probably 20 times, in the past. Just completely destroyed.
Right.
And my brother got so nervous that this guy that my brother beat 20 times picked my brother up, slammed my brother in his head. My brother laid there on the mat, blood all over his face. And my brother's crying with snot bubbles and blood in his face, right? And he loses, and he gets kicked out of state. And then I got back in the minivan, and I drove home.
That's it. Thanks for having me.
No, don't put your thing back down. Did that not happen?
I was hoping you would bring up my CIF win.
Oh, yeah.
Because I did win. Because I did win county 3 years in a row. Andrew, I won county. I won 5 counties. I won San Diego section. 3 years.
Yeah. He was amazing.
So I was hoping you'd bring that story up.
Oh, I didn't know which one you wanted
But
me to
thanks
say.
for bringing up the reason why I started drugs and alcohol.
Steve, how come you didn't wrestle in college?
Because I was so depressed and distraught after the state tournament. I was in such a deep depression because of failure and remorse that...
Because of the story that Bobby just told?
Yeah, because of the story that my brother just said on this huge platform.
Yeah.
That... I was getting letters from colleges, Andrew. Cornell hollered at. I remember getting a letter.
Cornell
was sent a letter like my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was done.
What happened? My brother was a Christian.
Fine, man. He doesn't know what he's fucking doing.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing.
You don't video game, right?
No, not anymore.
See, you know what's so funny is he's tried multiple times to get me back into it. And it's just hard for me, and it's not because it's not like a time thing. I've got I could do it a couple hours at night or something like that. But every time I've tried, sounds like old man shit. It's daunting. Too many buttons, too much stuff to do. I just want old school. Old school, I can do A, B. You know what I mean? But he tried to show me.
We were did Warzone one day.
Oh my God!
With a bunch of really good guys. You know what I mean?
He put me on the best Warzone people that play the game.
Yeah.
They're probably real snipers and shit.
Yeah, dude.
No, but I literally look at Andrew's character and he's.
Yeah, I have the gun pointed at
spinning in a circle, right?
I was my gun.
They're coming! And he's just spinning in a circle. I was so stressful.
I got one kill.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
This is what happened. You know how in Warzone you hit somebody and they can fall, right? He didn't finish it off. Somebody else finished it off.
Yeah, I know, but I shot him off the building.
I know.
But doesn't that count partially? I shot him and he fell off the thing.
You maimed somebody. Congratulations.
It's called maiming?
Yeah.
Sick. At least I fucking maimed.
Yeah. But
and our team won, by the way.
Yeah, because I had the best guys in the country play with us.
I think it was you and I.
No,
I think me pointing the gun at pointing the gun at the crowds helped.
No. And after that, I was like, I don't think this is Andrew's thing. Yeah, you didn't have the patience to learn. You're like, fuck this shit.
I didn't. It's it's just too complex. Also, I also know me. I know I'll get addicted, and I'll be you because with anything like golf, I'm obsessed. It's like if I get into a thing, I'm gonna be addicted like you, and then I'll spend so much time. I'll be wasting more time than having fun. Yeah, I'll just be addicted to not having fun. You know what I mean?
Sabor and I used to play back in the day. We do Halo and all that.
Oh, I used to love Halo.
But we would be up till fucking. I'd look over and I'm like, the sun's coming up.
Yeah,
I'd have to call in sick to work and shit. Like, I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
even for me, it's like I'm playing Hogwarts,
can't do it anymore.
And I've passed it with 4 houses. Jesus, I know it's insane.
What are you talking about? What do the houses do?
What do you mean?
What are the houses? Why do you say the houses?
Because as a kid, when you create a character, you have to, they put the hat on.
No, dude, I do nothing about it.
You never see Harry Potter the movie?
I've never watched one.
What? Are you fucking kidding
I haven't
me?
either.
That's insane.
We're about to start.
Couple of adult males.
It's not adult males.
Couple of
That's
adult
insane.
males, never seen it.
To me, it's insane.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know who Selena is.
Of course I know who the fuck that was.
Thank you.
She's dead.
She died?
Yeah.
You really don't know anything about Harry Potter.
I told you more than...
Okay, so
I know more than I should know. I told you the names of the things.
So basically in Harry Potter, right, when you first go as a new student, right, a hat chooses your house.
Wait a minute. A hat chooses... So a hat, there's a room of hats.
No, what hat?
Okay, so there's one fucking hat per person.
No.
Oh, one guy's a hat. There's one hat.
There's only one hat.
Well, that's unsanitary.
I know. So there's yeah, right.
Everyone
no
wears the
COVID
same.
protocols or anything
What's
like
going?
Yeah.
So you put on a hat, and it tells
So basically,
you.
in the ceremony, a bunch of kids are there, and they'll go, Ron Weasley, come up. Ron Weasley will sit down. They put a hat on his head, and the hat has a mouth and little eyes. Little Asian eyes, huh? Right? He's like, whoa, I think this is Gryffindor. And the Gryffindor claps. Ron Weasley leaves, right? And then they put another kid on the fucking stool and put the hat on.
So that the hat tells you where you go to live.
Yeah.
But that's based on what? What does the hat fucking know? It's a hat.
Yeah, because each house has a, like Gryffindor is about like exploring, right? They're like explorers. Slytherin are like people that are like greed or whatever. You know what I mean?
So you're Slytherin.
No.
What are you?
Gryffindor.
You're Slytherin.
You're Slytherin.
You're Slytherin.
You're Slytherin too.
You can't say it to me when I just said it to you.
All right. You're Ravenclaw.
Fine. And what is he?
Hufflepuff. Look at
100%.
him.
Yeah, he's an explorer.
Wait, what's Hufflepuff? Gryffindor's the explorers. What's Hufflepuff?
The lazy ones.
Oh, shit.
I mean, Hufflepuff does
Because they're
have
not in the
like
movie.
the old Korean groundskeeper.
Yeah.
That's no longer.
Like, there are no
there.
Hufflepuff people in the movie.
Wait,
they
what do
just
you?
mention it in the movies.
It's Sickler and a bunch of old Korean groundskeepers in Hufflepuff.
That's so strange that you guys don't know like a very big pop cultural thing.
Well, I know
we,
of it.
We know the elements that we needed to know. We
No, you
know
don't.
we know she was a bigot against trans people. We knocked that out of the park. I know that fucking Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and the girl Hermione. I
Whoa,
know
that's great.
I know, but the names. This is what I'm talking about. In the cultural zeitgeist, I know what I need to know from a framework point of view. I don't need to know like the fucking hat that talks.
Okay, let me ask you some questions.
What?
This is very important.
Sure.
There's a game that they play.
Quidditch.
Quidditch. I
Wow,
know
that's
that one.
amazing.
Because I took my nieces. I took my nieces to the ride at the Universal. I did the ride with them.
Oh, let me ask you. This is fun. Let me ask you another question. Then.
Okay.
In the series of the movie, there's one enemy. You know what I mean? That is trying to get back. and
Nah,
do
now
it.
you're fucking with me. There's no anime porn in the fucking movie.
There is.
There's anime porn in the movie.
No, not anime porn. Enemy.
Enemy.
Yeah.
I thought you
You
said
said
anime.
porn?
He said anime. Didn't he say anime?
I can't understand him sometimes. I heard him say Bed Bath and Beyond. I'm just rolling with it, Santino.
Yeah.
I'm just here to promote my special.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
So you don't know about the enemy?
Enemy?
Enemy.
Yeah.
The main nemesis.
I know, I've seen him.
Yeah. What's his name?
Gargamel.
No.
Gargamel.
That's pretty close though.
Cat named
Voldemort.
Azrael.
Voldemort.
Voldemort. Yeah.
Voldemort.
Yeah, but he was originally named. He was a kid named Tom Riddle.
Oh. And who played Voldemort?
The guy that played
So you don't even fucking
the
know.
Menu. Oh yeah, I do.
Ray Fiennes?
Ray Fiennes.
Oh, I like Ray Fiennes a lot.
Yeah, he's great in it.
He is such a good actor.
And then
that
who
guy.
else is in it? The guy that what's my favorite actor that died? That's in it. He was the
Daniel
House,
Radcliffe.
House of Defense. Legendary. He was in Die Hard.
Yeah, I even know this guy.
Wait, what's his name?
Die Hard. He was the main enemy in
Why
Die
do
Hard.
what's Sneak?
What
is that?
What is it?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Not Peter Pan. No.
No.
Fuck, what's his name?
Guy
I
played
know.
Hans Gruber. Alan
Yeah,
Rickman.
Hans Gruber.
The enemy in
No, not
Die
Hans
Hard.
Gruber.
Oh, who are you talking about?
Yeah,
the
it
main,
is.
the guy that played the enemy in Die Hard, the main bad guy.
Yeah, in the
What
first
actor
Die
played
Hard.
him? That's not Hans Gruber.
Well, that's the character's name.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Alan-
Hans Gruber is the character in the film.
Oh yeah, but what's his
You never
actual
seen
name?
Die
Rickman.
Hard?
What?
Alan Rickman.
Alan
Alan
Rickman.
Rickman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hans Gruber. That's Hans Gruber.
Yeah, that is Hans Gruber. But Alan Rickman is in all the movies.
Wow.
It's a great cast.
I should see it.
You should. It's right.
In our defense, you don't need to see Empire Strikes Back to know who Yoda is.
Facts.
Or Darth Vader.
Facts.
So stupid.
No, but he no.
That's what high people say.
That's the
I don't
that's the
need
whole
to eat
point.
a fucking that
Okay.
burrito because it's like any other burrito.
That's not true. That's not what he's saying. He's saying
At all.
Yeah, it's
we
crazy
understand
talk.
what we need to know to get by.
Yeah, these
It's like you
chips-
with English. You know enough.
Doritos. What? No, man, that's ridiculous.
He didn't even understand what you said. He said what?
All the fans out there, boy oh boy, am I glad to be back on this fucking show.
Off like this.
That's funny.
What a day I've had.
You're the one that looks like Mr. Potato Head. I talk about putting things on. You know what I mean? You look like Mr. Potato Head.
Okay, go on with your bullshit story. Go
All
on.
right, so don't fucking tell me about detachments on this.
Nah,
All right, there we go. All right,
I'm listening.
Okay, so here we go. So then I got irritated because all these he's obviously because then I asked, I go and Raimi goes, he's complaining about on his Twitch about your relationship, and I'm like, fuck that.
Did you listen? Did you listen to the audio?
I don't listen to audio.
I listened to it.
I listen to hearsay.
I listened to it.
Yeah, he does.
You did?
Yeah, I listened to it.
Okay.
It wasn't really complaining.
What was it?
No, but that's his
It was
thing.
saying it
That's
was
his
saying
narrative
it
he
was
likes to
saying
put out.
Bobby doesn't want to play with me, obviously, because I've tried to reach out and play.
He's so competitive.
Me?
He's doing bets. He's like, watch, guys. I'm gonna put a bet online.
It's
This
for
is
the
who gets more
fans.
kill- right?
it's
and
for
then,
the
and then you
fans'
get more kill,
interaction.
and then you rub it in my face. I hate it.
Can I say what it is? I figured this all out. I'm
What
going to
is it?
squash this right now,
Squash
because
it.
we're all
Thank
good.
you,
Because we're
Judge.
all good friends.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know exactly what this is.
Don't let him have his point of view.
No, I know what this is.
No, I'm gonna have my point of view.
He is.
Did you introduce yourself to my niece, by the way?
This is your niece?
Yes.
Niece.
Hey, listen, blink at me if you're okay.
That's funny.
Hey,
Go ahead.
here's the problem.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Uh,
You don't like it that he's a good player.
he's not a good player.
You said he gets more kills than you.
The pressure. I don't
You
like the
said he got
pressure
more
of it.
kills than you.
Listen,
Yeah.
Who gets more kills?
I am so much better at that game than you.
I've gotten so much better. You don't
But
even
that's
know.
what this is.
Of course it
Bobby
is.
hates that.
You know what it
don't
is,
like
too?
that he's good. You
Mu-
love that I was bad. You wanted to play with me again and again.
And when
because
you're
I'm
on
so
Twitch,
bad.
he has to be the funniest guy on the Twitch too.
Yeah, I know, I
you
saw.
know, he's got to be the one. Like he's got to have the snappy jokes, and
Mm-hmm.
if you say anything, he's like, "Oh, I don't like this," because no one's laughing at me now.
Is part of this true, Bob?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
None of that is true.
And I have my own defense. Thank you.
Well, let him have his floor now.
Go ahead.
Okay, here's the thing. That is not true. Here's the problem right now. I send all the fans to this guy that Bobby won with, so now we're friends with him.
Right.
All right? So we're playing all the time, him and I, and his brother. And then all of a sudden, it just stops. Okay? Then the fans keep asking, where's Bobby? Why isn't Bobby playing? And I go, I don't know. And then I look, you're still playing with them every day. I look on his Twitch and his YouTube, it's you and Steve are playing. But I was told from Steve doesn't want to stream, but he can stream with him. What would you feel like if you're told, oh no, we don't want to do this, and then you see him doing it with a stranger, a motherfucker you don't even know, a motherfucker you don't even fucking know, you're playing with every single day, and then check this out.
I know him.
And then check this out. Then we're playing.
I don't know his last name, but I know him.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
No, Andrew,
Georgia somewhere.
Andrew.
All right.
And we're playing, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of, I'm playing with that kid too.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, we just got invites from Bobby. I'm looking on my thing. Let me see if I got an invite. No. So all I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
If you don't want to play with me,
Yeah.
just be a fucking man and be like,
Yeah, I don't want to play with you.
that's all you have to say.
I don't want to play with you.
I wish you would have just done that.
I'm doing it now.
I wish you would have just done that. But
Yeah.
see, now
But
you.
I'll play tonight.
No.
You want to play tonight?
Fuck you.
All right, fuck you. I love you.
That's all I needed.
I
Listen,
love you, though.
Bobby, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
I never had a problem. It's like you don't want to do everything with every friend. Like I don't
Yeah.
drink alcohol, right?
Right.
So this motherfucker don't want to hang out with me at a bar.
Yeah.
You know?
We'll
it's
hang
not-
out outside of a bar.
Yeah.
Hard to do
So
it
it's
in a
like, so for you, you might be like, well, I don't want to play with him because of whatever your reasons. I don't have a problem with it. But what I can't stand is the Twitch community, they know. Because they're like, well, Bobby's playing with everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, and I just don't get that, you know? And then I try. Like, I reached out to Steve 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker won't get back to me over some nonsense.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's up with you guys?
Yeah. It's not me, though.
Well, that's
You
not
certainly
you,
didn't help
but
the
the other
situation.
side is.
No, it's hearsay and conjecture.
Exactly.
Okay. It's hearsay and conjecture.
And I reach out to try to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Look,
There's
Bob,
nothing to figure out.
if you didn't.
You there's nothing to figure out.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay?
there is.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
All right? You know this.
Oh, here we go.
Know this.
You know what? I kind of like assertive Bobby.
right.
He's turning into that dictator behind him. Look at that.
Yeah. Know this for a fact, my friend.
Tell me.
All right? Is that if I really had a problem with you, I will let you know.
I don't know if that's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. Okay? I've had problems with you in the past.
Yes.
And I've given her. I don't have problems. But here's the thing, and I talked to my therapist. I'm a loner, and I don't like communicating. It's just who I am because of my trauma in the past. I'm not using it as an excuse.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. What? What? My dad used to play golf on my body.
Let me
My
count.
dad used to play golf on my body.
Let me
okay?
count down to the molestation reference. You know what I mean?
Koreans are good golfers.
They're
Though.
very good.
Very good
Yeah.
golfers.
Are they?
They don't fix divots, but they're good golfers.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Yeah, we don't. No.
Wait. So let's be real here.
What's a divot? The thing on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah, that's your job.
That's what?
Your job.
My job is
If
to
you
fix
have a
it.
problem with the divots,
Yeah.
you push it down with your little hand.
No. When after you hit the ball, you fix the divot. You fix your mistake.
No.
This is just
Because
like
they
you.
don't have a problem.
See, this
The-
makes
if-
sense.
the
This
Koreans-
makes sense.
the
The
Koreans don't have a problem with it.
Koreans
The
leave
Koreans-
messes for other people to clean up.
But we
just
don't have a
like
problem
you.
with it. We don't have a problem with
Just
it.
like
we
you.
like divots.
It's just like going
So put your fucking hand on the divot. We enjoy them. That's why we make them. We like the little fucking grass coming up like that. Like
No,
little-
no.
You know what?
No.
It's just like a
Laziness.
It's just like a Korean barbecue restaurant. They want you to do everything.
Yeah, you cook.
You know
You
what I mean?
cook.
You know what I
Fuck
mean?
you.
You know,
That's
they,
my culture.
They bring the food.
That's my
They
culture.
bring, hey, here, cook the shit yourself.
We're letting you fucking experience in the experience, my friend. So we want you to cook it.
You know
cook,
what? You know why
you
they do
clean.
that? They do that so we can't complain.
That's exactly right.
You
What
know,
can you
all
say? I did it. I paid for it.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't have a problem with you.
Okay, good.
All right. And I called you last night, did I not?
Yeah, only because you knew I was coming here today. Because you didn't want this shit to be awkward.
What?
He was like, you didn't want this shit to be awkward. I know you, dude.
No, you know why I called you today? Yeah, last night?
Why?
I talked to my therapist, okay? All right. And she's like, what's the problem? I go,
Is this step 7? Is that?
no, this is not, has nothing to do with it. That's fucking hilarious. And you're shaming. You're shaming my recovery.
Ah,
You're
here
shaming
we
my
go.
recovery
Stop it.
because I have 10 months
Oh,
of sobriety and
wait.
no one said congratulations.
Can you hand me the little violin, please?
No one said congratulations. 10 months of sobriety.
Well,
congratulations.
you know why? Because
No.
10 months is not enough. We need
That's not
like 2 years before we
by
can be
the way,
like.
it's a year. A year is a 10 months.
All right, you're right.
Yeah,
That's
10
my bad.
months
That's my
is
bad.
bullshit.
Yeah, I can't
Do you,
say
you don't
9
even get
months
a
and
chip.
3 days.
Don't you
Yeah,
get a
you're-
chip at a year?
We've been here before.
Yeah,
you
we
know what I
know.
mean?
Okay, yeah, I
All right.
relapse. I have problems. Okay?
No.
No.
You're getting.
All
You're.
right,
You're
so
fine.
I don't have a problem with you. All right.
Okay, good, Bobby.
So
all
let's
I'm-
just throw that out there.
But you can wait. Can
There's
you
no but.
can you at least understand
Yeah.
if we're playing all the time and then it just stops and then all these people keep asking, you know, and then they like us together. Like, you know, they keep like, I love it when you and Steve and Bobby and it's
Yeah.
and then it stops.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, hey, what's going on? Nobody will say anything to me. The fucking Steve don't even respond to me anymore. And then like you're playing every day with these strangers. So what am I supposed to think?
I think
What
this.
am I supposed to think?
Think this.
Okay.
My jug-headed friend.
Why does it always have to be
I don't know
some
why.
kind of
I'm
comment?
defensive. That's why.
Okay.
Okay.
Bobby.
You're very handsome for your type.
Bobby, oh wow.
For your type, you're very handsome.
As shitty as you are to me,
yeah.
You know I'm there for you whenever.
I know.
Okay?
I mean, your type. You, Reverend Al Jackson. I mean, he's the better looking out of the types.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Are you saying?
You know, by the way, don't think you getting off scot-free with this bullshit right here.
Yeah. You've got problems too.
Yeah. You know what this is like, by the
Go
way?
ahead, vent.
You know what?
Vent toward him now.
You know what I realized? You guys, you remember The Godfather? You remember The Godfather?
Yeah.
So Don Corleone has the meeting with all the Dons.
Yeah.
You know, and he's in the car, and Sonny's like, well, what do you want us to do? And Corleone says, it wasn't until now that I knew who our true enemy is. It was Tatalia.
Yeah.
You Tatalia.
Tatalia.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You're Tatalia.
I'm Santino Corleone. That's my name.
No,
I'm Sonny.
no.
I
Listen.
died at a tollway.
No.
You're either Tatalia or Fredo.
No, you're Fredo.
You're
for sure.
Fredo. You're Fredo.
You're
You're Fredo.
So you're gonna take me out on a boat and shoot me in the back of the head?
Yes.
Steve is Sonny.
Steve's
He's
Sonny.
a fucking hothead.
Yeah.
No, I'm Sonny. I'm Sonny.
No.
I'm Sonny. I'm not
You're
Tatalia.
not Tatalia.
You're
Why?
Tatalia.
Why?
Because you're a betrayer.
You're
of
like
trust.
in Godfather 3. You're the guy with
Yeah,
the
you're dark
glasses.
fucking hooded man.
You know, our
Fucking
ships
woman.
must sail in the same direction. That's you.
Yeah, because I'm setting you up to get killed by the other boat. That's right. I'm setting you both up. I'm setting you both up to drown, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is-
you're
this is
both
why-
going down.
This is why the whole podcast happened because of this guy right here. You put us against each other.
I didn't put.
Oh yeah.
I
There we
didn't
go.
do
Now
that.
get that out.
yeah. This is
Get
how
that
this
out.
all
This guy
happened.
betrayed our trust. Right here.
Yeah, he became.
You and I were supposed to do
We
one. and
were
we were gonna
good.
do one, and then this guy comes in, Tatalia, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Why didn't that happen, guys?
I love it. Go ahead.
Why didn't it happen?
Go ahead, tell us.
Why didn't you guys do a show?
Because you have an aggressiveness about
Time
you.
out. That show was supposed to happen 4 years ago.
Wait. It's the same one that he also said he was going to do with you 4 years ago. That's another issue too, by the way. Bobby's the kind of guy it's like Big Brother. He's got
Yeah.
alliances with like everybody in the house.
Yeah, you just don't want to get kicked off the island.
I'm the
Yeah.
middleman.
You're the little man.
No, I'm the middleman.
You're the little man.
I'm a little man.
You're
as
the
well.
little man.
I'm a little man as well. All right.
You're the little.
In high school,
Yeah.
I was friends with the jocks, the goths, the nerds, right? The heshers, right?
The what?
The heshers.
The who?
The guys with the long hair, the heavy metaler guys.
Hesher?
Hesher?
I've never heard of Hesher before
What?
in my
I'm
life.
from
I
the
thought
70s.
that was like a drug reference or something.
Me too.
Right. I was friends with the faculty
Why were you
That's a
friends
real
with,
thing, too.
Why, and why were you friends with everybody?
because I'm in the middle, dude.
You play the game.
I play the game of
Yeah,
life.
you play the game.
I play the game. I'm
No,
a life player.
no, you play the game to make sure that you're safe. You protect me.
I'm a
you
winner.
Protect me?
I'm a
you
winner.
protect me?
No
Well, my dad passed away when I was young, but
so
my
sorry.
mom,
I'm so sorry.
she's my everything. Yeah.
His dad died too.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, buddy.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Another thing you have in common.
We have so much in common.
We might be like.
Blood.
Did we just become bad friends?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I want to do a movie called War Babies with you.
War babies. Yeah, I'll go to war with any of these.
No, our father was black.
Yeah,
and he did a couple of wars in different places.
He
and had two babies, and then we're offspring of that black man.
I'd watch that movie. I feel like we could sell that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could.
Yeah, I don't think.
No, not like Netflix. We could probably do a 2B release.
I would love to see it.
I think we could do a 2B release. Plex, free movies and TV.
I feel like it might end up on YouTube.
Yeah.
This could be a YouTube film.
Yeah.
War Babies.
So you live in LA? Where do you live?
I live in LA now. I recently moved here. Well, back in June, I moved here.
You like it?
Yeah, I didn't like it at first. Then I went back home to visit. And I'm like, I get the fuck out of here and get back to LA.
Yeah.
So now I love it. This is my new home now.
Good, dude.
You're going to be touring from here. It's hard to tour from LA. There's two guys that tour from LA. It's tough, I will say.
What do you mean it's hard?
Well, I mean, you're flying across the country and you're...
Oh, no, I don't fly. Fuck all that. I'm going on a tour bus.
Oh, right. Okay, so you...
When's the last time you've flown?
When I came here. When I did to the Chicago, like the fucking United Center, we drove there, bro. That was 30 hours. That was the worst mistake of my fucking life.
That's a far drive.
Yeah, bro. I was on a fucking...
I'm not trying to be funny.
Hold on, can I finish before you... Go ahead. So yeah, man, we drove there and it was in a Sprinter van. Why does he look like he can't are you good? Why did you get away from the mic and turn?
I'm really listening.
Okay, but no, you're not. You was turned away.
I have slanty ears too.
Okay, all right.
I have to lean it this way. God, you're being racist.
Oh, my bad. All right. I like that jacket, by the way. But no, man, yeah, it was in a fucking Sprinter van and that shit sucked. It was 30 hours nonstop driving. We didn't stop at all, and the fucking seatbelt buckle was poking me in my ass. At least I hope it was a seatbelt buckle.
Right.
And,
Never know with Sprinter vans. But now you're going to be on a tour bus.
Yeah.
We did the tour bus, him and I.
Yeah, we did.
But,
and don't you can't poo.
That's what I've heard. You can't shit on the bus.
Yeah, you can't shit. Yeah.
I seen that in the show.
Well, you physically can't. It's also an uncomfortable. It's the bathroom is small. The toilet's against the door. You can't do it.
Yeah.
You cannot do it.
Mine's got a pretty big bathroom in it, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because ours did definitely not have a big bathroom.
Yeah.
We had to put shit in the shower because we ran out of storage space. But go ahead and ask the question.
I don't want to.
Go ahead.
I can't.
Why?
The time passed and it's rude and I don't like it.
What was it?
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah.
No, I can't. The timing. You know, how in comedy there's timing.
Yeah, comedic time.
Yeah. It had to be there. I don't have the confidence to say it.
I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
As a comedian.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna guess that had something to do with the flight.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about it.
It wasn't going to be funny, but I was just curious about when people see you get on the boat, they get scared. I mean, imagine.
My uncle in Germany, who's bigger than you, have to buy the whole aisle.
The whole aisle? Like the aisle that people walk down.
No, the
row.
The whole row.
No,
you get the row, right?
No, 2 seats though. 2 seats, not the row.
Okay.
Not the row.
Good.
Not the row.
Yeah. And they don't get scared, so that's good. I answered my own question. I
Do
love
you
you.
have a girlfriend?
We recently just broke up.
Oh no. You're free.
Yeah.
You're free, dude.
You broke up with her, right?
How did that happen? Yes.
You like the white?
Kinda. It was
You
like a
the
mutual thing.
You like the white stuff?
What flavor? Yeah, what flavor do you like?
Man, come on, bro.
What flavor? You like vanilla?
Damn it, man.
Look at me right now.
French vanilla, I bet.
Okay, it's not even necessarily white. That's just my track record. Is white. I'm attracted to all of them, but
not
it's just
Rocky
like,
Road.
right, I shoot for black, but I land at white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're in LA now, guy?
I don't really like LA women, man. I usually go outside of LA for the women.
You like Chatsworth?
Chatsworth? What's that?
What do you mean surrounding Los Angeles? You mean all out of California as a whole?
No, I usually be like flying bitches out type shit.
You be flying bitches out.
Shit, that's the best way, dog.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
player.
We got to fly these bitches out.
Yeah, you got to fly them out.
And you putting them up first class?
Nah.
No.
Coach, right?
Coach, baby.
Middle seat.
Spirit flight.
Middle, yes, middle seat. Spirit middle.
And then what if they, because he likes to, he often, sometimes Bobby has friends that fly out.
Okay.
But I'm curious to know, do they stay in a hotel or they stay at your house?
They stay with me, man.
What if they say, I want a hotel? Would you get them a hotel?
those ones I usually just be like, I don't think it's gonna work out.
It's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? You know the signs.
He knows the signs.
Yeah.
You know when they're using you.
No, I don't. Now I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't know when they're using me.
Oh, you don't know?
It's hard for me to tell.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do, yeah.
So you've flown somebody out.
Most of the time they do.
You've flown somebody out
Yes.
and you realize that they were using you.
Yes.
And that hurts.
That hurts.
It hurt because
And
she was
guess what?
living with me, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man.
But that's happened. Has it not happened to me? A couple
It has?
times.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's gone through that. And so, did they ask for money and shit?
Yeah,
And they say, "Will you buy me shit?"
Yeah, but these ones, man, these are like real trench bitches. Do you know what a trench bitch is?
I can guess.
Google trench bitch for me.
I don't think you'll be able to find it.
Yeah.
Something from like World War II will pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a song. Who sings that?
Oh, Black
Youngster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Youngster.
Let's see photos of some trench bitches.
Let me read the lyrics,
Oh,
please.
shit.
Yeah.
This is.
I didn't know this was a song.
I put my life on the line. I'm gonna break up with you.
Don't do it white. Do it like they do it.
Maybe
Let's
you guys
go.
should sing it together.
Yeah. I put my life on the line. I'm gonna break up with you, ho. It's over. You've been disrespectful. I hope Crazy House come get you, ho. Pistol by the dresser, cause I'm sleeping by my pistol, ho. I don't tongue wrestle when you speaking on my bitches, ho. I can't put my bitch before my bro, cause my bro, that's my bro. But my bro, he gotta know. Then he can't disrespect my ho. She ain't just no any ho. She's something like my mind hoe. Even though she my side bitch, I buy her a Range Rover.
Wow.
Really
That's really good.
That was good.
Yeah, that was really
I like how you did the rover thing.
But let's
I like
do,
that.
and he didn't even do that. I wrote that for you, Black
Yeah.
Youngster. So reach out.
Can I see Can I see a photo of a trench house?
Wait, hold on. The next lyric literally says,
Okay.
"Trench bitch."
Trench bitch.
She don't give a fuck about rich bitch. I keep my. Oh, so you like a trench bitch? This means she's
from the trenches.
She's from the streets.
The trenches.
Right.
The trenches, yeah. She's not used to like luxury lifestyle and
Our
shit.
generation calls them real ones.
Yeah,
That's
the
a
real
real
ones.
one.
Yeah, we
Trench
have real
bitches,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, listen up, Dave Blunt.
you gotta come back here.
You got to come.
Yeah.
We love you. Do you have any burning questions to ask us before we wrap up the show? Is there anything
yeah.
that you wanted to say?
Well, I do want to ask, man, when we get in a new season of Dave.
Oh, never. It's over.
It's over? It's like, seriously, it's over?
Yeah.
Like, bro, no, like, come on.
No, it's done. That was one of the things. That's one of the requirements when Hamas returned the Israeli hostage.
All right. What? That's a true story.
No. When Hamas returned the hostages, they said, but no more Dave.
No more Dave.
And that was part of the deal.
Is it seriously done? Like no bullshit.
No,
Come
it is
on, That's
done.
my favorite show.
I'm sorry.
It's done, yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
Damn. It kind of left on like a cliffhanger almost.
Yeah, well, blame Hamas.
Blame Hamas.
Oh,
That's
no,
who-
you
that's who
seriously-
did it.
How come you didn't get Bobby a role in the show?
That's a really
good
interesting. That's a really interesting question. And that I really have never had the answer to.
I mean, I can give you the answer.
Go ahead.
We really only worked with people that really kind of were,
What?
like legit actors. The show was filled with really good actors.
Gator wasn't even, he had no roles before
right.
that.
Yeah, no, that's right. I was being facetious. No, I had no control over the show. I wish I could have got Bob on the show, but
Dave doesn't like me.
Dave doesn't like you. That's right.
Seriously?
Let's just move on.
No, dude, no. Hollywood doesn't really work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, I wish it did, but if it was my show, clearly we're making our own shows together.
Yeah.
But when you're on somebody else's show,
You guys are having a show together?
Yeah, we
are.
have a Hulu animated show.
We do, and we have a game.
And we would love to have you in it.
Yeah.
Hey, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, let me know. I'm down.
You'll play Jerome.
Hell yeah.
No, we'll make him like a pixie or something.
What's the okay? What is the animated show about? If you guys want to,
we can't leak it.
Okay,
yet.
okay.
But we'll.
I swear to God, we're gonna use you.
Dave's on tour. Go to DaveBlunts.com.
.co.co. Some bastard took .com.
We got to get that.
Oh, we got to get them.
Yeah,
we got to get them.
DaveBlunts.co.
Go to DaveBlunts.co. He's going to be down there in the Crescent Ballroom. Oh, Phoenix, love, dude. House of Blues, Cambridge. He's going to Texas there, a bunch of Texas dates, Atlanta, and New York, the Market Hotel in New York. Well, Dave, do me a big favor. We appreciate you being on the show. We end the show by you saying something that you really feel deep in your heart to Rudy Jules. If it's a truth you need to tell her or something very powerful. Give her a powerful message.
To her?
She's young. Yeah, she needs kind of a little bit of advice.
How old is she?
She's, what are you, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 6.
No, she's 20, what, 2?
23.
23.
Okay.
Give her some life advice that you've learned.
Life advice, you're in your 20s. This is the time to fuck up and make all the mistakes. Do drugs, be in a relationship that's bad for you. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to do it now.
Yeah.
So when you're 30, like you've been through shit, you're like, all right, now it's time for me to, be a good person, citizen.
Level out.
So yeah.
It's just kind of like whatever page I open up, I read, and then it's kind of like a daily meditation.
Yeah, but we're playing Warzone. We're
Yeah,
playing
but
Warzone. He goes, hey, so let me do. We play Warzone, right? Right.
Yeah.
And in the middle of Warzone, he goes, and that's not a joke. He's just like, well, just hold up, Bob. You're a little angry right now. Hold up, Bob. All right. Let me just turn to a page in the Bible.
Andrew,
No.
Yeah.
But it's on some fun shit.
No, it's not. No,
it's
it
on
wasn't-
some fun shit.
It wasn't some fun shit.
It's some fun shit.
No, it's not fun shit.
It's just fun.
So I go, okay.
It's like tarot
and he
cards
goes,
to me.
Okay, so the Lord, and she starts reading this fucking, you know what I mean?
It's just
section of the fucking Bible.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's just
It's
fun
not
for
fun.
me. It's like, you know how people do tarot cards? It's kind of like that. It's just fun tarot
No,
cards.
I don't think those things are anything like that. I think one of them is you own a Bible and you read through it.
Yeah, I don't think fun would be the right word to use.
Steve,
Yeah.
do you still believe in
I believe
some of the religious
I
teachings?
don't believe in like Christianity. I don't believe in religion, but I do believe that there's like a loving force out there.
Oh, that's
Like
healthy.
I believe in God. I believe because I'm going on 12 years sober, man.
Man, wow.
So I know that it's not me, doing that on my own. You know what I mean? I believe that something's helping me out in life. You know what I
Sure.
mean? So
This dude, man.
So-
Oh my God.
because I was really bad. I was
were
bad
bad
when
out
I
there,
was
man.
drinking and using and stuff.
Steve, if your girlfriend is she sober too?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
If she's decided to start drinking, would that bother you?
No, like let's say we're at a function and she has a beer or two, I wouldn't be mad. But if it got out of hand, then I would definitely say
Wait,
something.
has she done that before?
No.
She's never drank in front of you.
Yeah, she has, but not like crazy.
Yeah.
Like that. No.
She's never been drunk like.
Maybe the first year when we're together, but then through I don't know if it was because of me being an influence. Like through time, like she's doesn't even drink anymore. Doesn't do anything like that. Yeah. So.
Do you think your sobriety now has helped each other stay away from?
Oh yeah, for
Big
sure.
time, huh?
For sure. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
And now you're doing a thing where I don't know if we could cut it out if you want to, but maybe I could throw it out there. You could cut it out. Don't get angry.
It's a fine.
I can tell you're.
No. I already know what you're gonna bring up. It's fine. I can talk about.
What was it?
But I have to protect the entity itself.
Okay,
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
What is it?
What is he's how many days now?
15 days.
15 days of no pornography.
Wow.
Wait,
how bad was your problem, Steve?
It wasn't that it was bad. It was that I didn't like what pornography was doing to my mind.
Sure.
Because I realized, because we're messed up. I'm not blaming him. He definitely. I know we have
nothing to do with it.
I know. But you
Don't clump me in with your shit.
But I just remember it was a progressive thing. As far as I remember, younger. This is before the internet. Like him having like a DVD. You had a whole.
VHS.
He had a whole
VHS.
like collection of them, and I would take one or two, and then
How many? 3.
You? He could have filled up like an amoeba record, like a whole store. You know those? What are those booklets? You know those booklets where you put CDs? Well, you know those big black thick booklets like that. He had hundreds of those, of just collections, like the Beatles collections. Yeah, just collectors. Just failed. Sorry.
But the rest, but Steve, let me ask you though. What was the reason that you quit?
Well,
what was the moment?
Well, I realized that it affected just my relationship.
Sex life?
Yeah. Or it just kind of like it not only desensitized me, like as far as because I noticed too, like when I was like I would be on Pornhub or X videos, my searches would be a little bit more further, like going kind of outside the box,
Like what? Give us an example.
Well, it started with just like POV doggy or something like that, or cream pie, or just like your. I don't know if that's standard.
That's run of the mill.
Okay, but then it started going into like crackhead cream pie. So I'm sorry. What are you so, Shut the fuck up. And then, wait, I'm not done there though. So it started with that, and then it started progressing to grandma, like grandmother stuff. Grandma cream pie.
Grandma
Yeah, I was like looking at grannies.
He goes,
I was looking at grandmothers.
He goes, Bob. I go, yeah. He goes, do you ever masturbate to grandmothers?
To grandmas.
I go,
like who does?
no. He goes, oh, okay. And he just hung up.
So just the type of.
Why do you like grandmas?
Well, I'll tell you how it makes you feel afterwards.
Okay,
When you're laying there, and you had just ejaculated watching a grandmother getting cream pied, you don't feel so good about yourself.
No.
I would think you would. Yeah.
I mean, that walk of shame to the bathroom to clean up is a lot more worse than.
Yeah.
Especially if it's still playing in the background. Then it's
yeah.
Steve, so what was the lowest of the low?
That was probably it. Because those are grandmothers.
You don't know their history. They could be women that never got married. They're
100%.
just older ladies.
A lot older.
Grandmother is like they have grandkids.
But these are ladies in their like late 60s to 70s.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
And
they need love too.
So I realized.
Yeah.
But I realized when it progressed to that, I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like what I've become and watching this type of stuff. So, yeah, I'm doing a program now. I do a meeting every day. I don't want to like out there, because of the anonymity element and aspect of it. But yeah, I'm recommitting myself to another 12-step program and it has to do with this type of stuff.
Well, Steve, answer me this: did your girlfriend have something to say about it?
Yeah, I mean, of course.
No,
Because
did she approach you with it? Was like, hey, I don't
Well, that's
like.
the element. That's the element that he doesn't really want to talk about.
That's the element I don't because
We'll cut that out.
because no, I will. I'll talk vaguely about it. Yeah, like she noticed how it affected me in our relationship.
Well, you were like, hey, where are these Depends?
Put in these dentures before
Yes,
you.
I got these dentures from Halloween last year.
You're like, baby, I got
Here's
you
the white wig. The white wig. Why the white wig? Why the white?
Put it this way, it got to a point. It got to a point where I realized like, I just have to stop watching this stuff because it's affecting. It's affecting like just it's kind of fused into this relationship and just the way
healthy.
I look at.
That's good.
And not only that, I think porn is one of those silent killers. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't think. What do you laugh?
I don't think it's a silent killer.
It is to me.
I think Steve. I think blood cancer is a silent killer. I think lymphoma is a silent killer. I don't think porn is a silent killer.
to me, it was progressing.
Oh my god!
To that point.
Oh my god!
I know what you mean.
But
I know what you mean.
It got to a point where I just So now, I'm learning now to. I mean, I don't remember the last time I masturbated with just my mind.
I'm the same way.
Do you understand? Isn't that weird to kind of like bring out? Like bring up. I mean, where.
But I think that's generational. I just think that's just because we're so used to having porn access, right?
Yeah.
But I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't masturbate without porn. I haven't ever. I've never ever done it.
But I have to tell you this because from my own experience that because I don't do the porn thing as well.
Yeah.
And eventually you are able to access fantasy in your mind.
Yeah,
I imagine.
And I've been doing.
That's
it.
healthier. I think that's healthier.
Well, you don't know what I'm thinking about. You know what I mean?
Because it's left little seedlings. Like little Hansel and Gretel crumbs are in his brain of what he used to know.
I think that what's happening to me. I don't think because I take it day by day, but I want to get to a point where I start to rewire my brain. Like
that's what it does. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get to a point where it just starts rewiring, where I'm not relying on that to
Well, that's
for
what
arousal.
That's the fix. That's what we were trying to do with Bob and smoking, but that didn't really work.
Did you give me a birthday present?
It's coming in the mail. It should be here in a few days. You'll like it. You're really gonna like it. It took a lot of time and effort.
I know,
to
but
think about this.
I know, but can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Can you have done that a little bit beforehand so I could get it on time?